Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Finally, after months of circling each other, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, and Ava Jerome, Maura West, have become lovers. The sparks started to fly almost immediately after Rick decided to defend Ava in a case that found her accused of intentionally pushing Christina Corinthos, Kate Mansi, out of a window while pregnant. It was only a matter of time before these two would cross beyond the line of client and attorney. Rick originally took Ava's case to prove to his daughter that her baby's death was a horrible accident and not the result of a criminal act on Ava's part. Along the way, Ava was honest about the horrible things that she has done in the past. Instead of pretending to be a better version of herself, Ava got real and showed remorse about many things. Rick eventually realized that Ava was like a mirror image of himself. The details may be different, but the position that they both hold in Port Charles is very similar. They are isolated due to their past decisions and vilified everywhere that they go. He understands Ava without her having to explain why she does the things that she does. Rick plays the long game, while Ava lives in the moment and makes emotional decisions. She is desperate to get custody of her daughter back from Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Rick has guided her toward the solid things that will help her case, like moving out of a hotel and into an apartment with a bedroom for Avery. He also showed up in the nick of time and prevented Ava from catching a kidnapping charge when she wanted to take Avery to show her the new apartment after a not-so-accidental meeting in the park. Rick literally dragged Ava away before she could set herself back. Back at Ava's new apartment, Rick told her that he would take her custody case pro bono and that he is her only shot at getting Avery back, so she needs to get out of her own way and let him do it. Ava paused and then responded with a passionate kiss that Rick was quite happy to match. General Hospital has been lacking in the romance department lately, so it was great to see a couple that makes sense share a real moment. What do you think is next for Ava and Rick? Will they cave into the obvious and become a real couple, or will they go back to the cat and mouse game? In one of the most unexpected and sizzling moments on General Hospital, Rick Lansing and Ava Jerome have finally given in to their undeniable chemistry, leading to a passionate encounter that has fans talking. For years, their tumultuous and complex relationship has been a roller coaster of emotions, drama, and intense tension. But now that they've crossed a significant line, the question on everyone's mind is, what happens next for them? As Rick and Ava's forbidden connection reaches new heights, the impact of this passionate moment is bound to ripple through the lives of the characters involved, stirring up old emotions, unresolved conflicts, and unpredictable twists. The once strong animosity between the two has gradually shifted, making this moment all the more shocking and impactful. But where do Rick and Ava go from here? Will this passionate encounter lead to something deeper? Or is it just another fleeting moment in their long and often destructive history? Rick Lansing and Ava Jerome have both been characters marked by their shared history of betrayal, deception, and conflicting motivations. Rick, the complicated attorney with a long-standing connection to Port Charles' criminal underworld, has spent years in and out of trouble with his family and the law. Ava, the equally conniving but fiercely independent woman, has always been driven by her desire for power, control, and revenge. Their paths have crossed many times throughout the years, and despite the clear animosity between them, there has always been an undeniable spark that neither of them could ignore. For a long time, this spark simmered beneath the surface, causing both of them to make questionable choices, but now, for reasons still shrouded in mystery, that spark has ignited into a full-blown flame. For those who have been following their storylines closely, it was clear that Rick and Ava's relationship was always more complicated than it appeared on the surface. Despite their many differences and often destructive actions, they share a deep connection that cannot be easily dismissed. Rick's history with his family and his complex feelings about his place in the Corinthos organization have often put him at odds with those around him. Ava, on the other hand, has always walked her own line, manipulating situations to her advantage while remaining fiercely loyal. Has been one of constant tension, attraction mixed with hatred, desire tangled with resentment. But now that they've finally given in to the undeniable chemistry between them, what does that mean for their future? The passionate moment between Rick and Ava is sure to have far-reaching consequences. Both characters are known for their ability to cause drama, and their union is no exception. Fans of General Hospital know that relationships between characters with such complicated and often dangerous pasts rarely end well, and Rick and Ava's tryst will undoubtedly set off a chain reaction of events that could have lasting repercussions. This passionate moment between them isn't just a fleeting fling. It's a pivotal turning point that could alter the course of their lives in dramatic ways. One of the biggest questions surrounding this new development is whether Rick and Ava can maintain any semblance of a healthy relationship moving forward. Both have a long history of mistrust, deception, and betrayal, which makes it difficult to believe that their connection can evolve into something lasting. Rick, with his complicated ties to his family and the legal world, may struggle to fully embrace any relationship that isn't built on manipulation or power dynamics. Ava, equally as damaged by her past and driven by her need for control, has long been a master at playing people to her advantage. Can they let go of their old habits and give in to something real? Or will this passionate moment only serve to complicate things further? Ava's motivations have always been centered on her desire for power and revenge, and while her feelings for Rick are clearly more complicated than that, she still carries the weight of her past actions. Her relationship with her brother Julian Jerome has been a key part of her storyline, and the drama surrounding their bond has often put her in a position where she must make difficult choices. Rick's return to her life may signal a shift in her priorities, but it also raises the question of how much she is willing to sacrifice in order to get what she wants. If Rick is truly in the picture for the long term, Ava may have to face her own demons and confront the consequences of her actions. Will she be willing to change, or will the darkness of her past continue to haunt her? Rick, on the other hand, has always been a man torn between his family and his own desires. His history with his brother Sonny Corinthos and the complicated dynamic with his ex-wife Elizabeth Weber have shown just how deeply Rick's relationships can affect his decisions. His bond with Ava has always been fraught with tension, and now that they've crossed a line, Rick must confront what that means for his future. Is Rick willing to risk everything for a woman who has always been a wild card in his life? Or will the baggage that comes with their relationship prove to be too much to handle? Can he navigate the consequences of their passion, or will he find himself caught in a web of lies and deceit once again? In the midst of all this emotional turmoil, the people closest to Rick and Ava are bound to become entangled in the drama. Rick's relationship with his family, particularly his sister Alexis, has always been one of the most complicated dynamics on General Hospital. Alexis has long been a voice of reason in Rick's life, but her involvement in his decisions has often led to heartbreak and conflict. How will she react to the news of his encounter with Ava? Will she see this as another betrayal, or will she understand the deeper emotions at play? Alexis' involvement in Rick's life has always been a key component of his journey, and this new development could send shockwaves through their relationship. As for Ava, her relationship with her daughter Kiki Jerome has been one of the most heart-wrenching aspects of her character's story. Ava has always struggled with her maternal instincts, often torn between her love for Kiki and her desire for power. Kiki's tragic death left a permanent mark on Ava, and her feelings of guilt and loss have fueled much of her darker behavior. Will this passionate encounter with Rick bring Ava closer to understanding her own emotions, or would it only serve to deepen her isolation and complicate her relationships with those around her? Ava's future is uncertain, and her encounter with Rick could be the catalyst for a new phase in her life. one that forces her to confront her past and make difficult
the wider
choices.
world of Port Charles will be impacted by Rick and Ava's renewed connection. Both of these characters are involved in the intricate power struggles that define the city, and their alliance, whether it is built on passion or manipulation, could have profound effects on the criminal world they both inhabit. Rick and Ava's actions will undoubtedly affect other characters, particularly those who have close ties to the Corinthos family and the surrounding networks. Will their encounter trigger new alliances, rivalries, or even betrayals that could shift the balance of power in Port Charles? Fans are eagerly awaiting the next steps in Rick and Ava's unpredictable and volatile relationship. Their passionate encounter has left much to be desired, and the question of what's next for them is one that will keep General Hospital viewers on the edge of their seats. Will Rick and Ava try to build something lasting from their shared moment of passion, or will the ghosts of their pasts tear them apart before they can truly explore their connection? One thing is for sure, Rick and Ava are not characters who do anything halfway, and their next moves are sure to be as thrilling and unpredictable as their history together. As General Hospital continues to deliver compelling drama and unexpected twists, the future of Rick and Ava will undoubtedly remain a major point of interest. Their relationship, filled with passion, betrayal, and tension, is sure to bring even more drama to the already complex world of Port Charles. Stay tuned, because Rick and Ava's journey is far from over, and their next chapter is bound to be full of twists and turns that will keep fans captivated. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.